October is the month of the rosary, and there's probably nothing more Catholic in its symbolism than the rosary. There's millions of Catholics throughout the world that pray the rosary every day. I happen to be one of them, and I'm sure many of you do as well. From the time I was a little child, my family prayed the rosary every night after supper, whether we wanted to or not. And I have to admit, there were some beautiful summer nights when a 10-year-old didn't necessarily want to sit still and pray, and yet, what a powerful prayer. Rosary really goes back in its history to the time in the Middle Ages when the monks chanted all 150 psalms every week. And the lay people that lived and worked around the monastery wanted to participate in that prayer, but obviously they didn't have the time to chant 150 psalms. So the monks suggested to them that instead of praying a psalm, they would pray 150 Hail Marys as they worked in the fields and did the drudgery of being a serf in the Middle Ages. At first, they didn't have beads on strings. They just had 150 pebbles that every time they'd pray a Hail Mary, they'd take the pebble from one pile and put it in the other. And that's how they counted the 150 beads or Hail Marys that they prayed. Tradition tells us that Saint Dominic had a vision of the Blessed Mother and that she revealed to him the rosary and its meaning and her desire that people pray it. So throughout the ages, really for the last 1,000 years of the Church's history, faithful Catholics have prayed the rosary. Doesn't mean you have to pray the rosary to be a faithful Catholic, but it's clearly a beautiful, simple, meditative form to enter into Christ. And I love to think of it this way. The scriptures say that whenever Mary experienced a profound moment in her son's life, she stored these memories in her heart. She stored these treasures within her. So when we pray the rosary, we're really saying to Mary, Blessed Mother, Mary, open your heart and share with us your treasure. Share with us your memories of Jesus. So rosary is a beautiful way to enter into the very heart of our faith.